Public service. It has been and always will be a calling for Vicki Charlesworth.
Vicki has brought the city from something small and simple to a thriving, growing community that it is today.
I really see her kind of as being the architect and then kind of the engineer and finally maybe the construction superintendent for what our city government is.
Her impact has been tremendous and phenomenal. All of her years of experience, her knowledge, it can't be replaced.
She cares so much about our community. She's helped shape the culture for our employees, and we're really fortunate that she chose to spend her entire career here with the city.
You know, she's just got such a good personality and a good heart, and I mean, her heart and soul is in everything that she does.
I wish a lot of the people in the city would realize how lucky we were to have her and what a loss we're going to have when she leaves.
30 years of dedication and service to the City of Shawnee. 30 years of doing what's right for the right reason. 30 years of hard work.
She's such a huge asset for the city. Just her depth of knowledge is amazing. She ask her any question and she just jumps right in. She'll give you direction, guidance.
I can just shout out questions at any time of the day that I can't find the answer to, and she knows everything. And I think that's what she's just like an encyclopedia of information about Shawnee.
I was impressed with how much she knew about the fire department. And not only the fire department, in conversations, it was impressive of how much she knew about what was going on in every department and every facet of the city.
She approaches everything very logical and with common sense, and her answers can be trusted.
She doesn't really care which is the most popular decision. She makes the right decision every time.
Selfless, hardworking, and leadership. Those are all words mentioned time and time again when people talk about Vicki and the impact she's had on Shawnee.
She's been such a loyal, passionate employee. And I just think the city's been so fortunate.
You know, she has like this incredible work ethic that seems impossible to live up to sometimes. I think that work ethic has really shaped the culture of the employees that work at the city and the services that we provide to residents.
So devoted, loyal, patient, kind. She lives and breathes the city. It means everything to her, like a family does.
You know, she's not a real big PR person, you know. She's not PR, she's more PS when it comes to it, public service, not public relations.
Even I am surprised when I find out you've been doing what, you know, in your spare time for community services, for the school district, volunteers for the community events.
You know, we're a very community event-oriented type place, and so therefore she's been great about always wanting to be there because she sees the benefit not only of maybe the public relations of it, but also just visiting with people and, you know, the camaraderie and amongst city employees.
If you ask me what 3 words describe Vicki, I would say selfless, public service, and hilarious. Hilarious. We laughed all the time. I mean, and true, yeah, sometimes you have to laugh, and a lot of it was dark humor, but we laughed every day, every day.
It's really cool to have a boss that you can learn so much from and try to model after, but then also just have a really freaking good time in the meantime.
Everyone might not realize it, but Vicki has had her hands in every major city project over the last 3 decades.
We built buildings, we built trails, we built budgets, we lived through a recession, we built a tremendous organization of accredited departments, quality departments, and her hands are in every single piece of that.
And the decisions made in the city for anything from animal control to policy making to the streets, Vicki's been involved in.
We obviously are a city that is known for the fact that we do a lot more with less than a lot of cities around us. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason because, as I said, Vicki was part of building that. And I think it's because of the long-term nature of our employees.
She really understands just the true impact that our biggest asset for this organization is the people that do this work every single day out in the community, and she truly understands that.
It kind of goes back to that culture that we have in Shawnee, where we're so family friendly and we're flexible with our employees, and we want to have a work-life balance, and she goes out of her way to provide that for people.
She is a unique leader, one who does not want all the glory or credit, but one who truly only wants what's best for our community.
She is the most quintessential behind-the-scenes person I have ever met, and she had never had any desire to be anything but that, and on the rare occasion where she would have to step forward, she would, and she'd do it with grace.
She's very humble, very modest, very much will tell you what everybody else has done to make something happen rather than what she has done.
She's just been a very, very steady, quiet influence about getting the job done and being in city government and taking care of the needs of our citizens.
You know, working with every single project, pushing every single project, working with every single department, the knowledge that she has of every employee. Sometimes she doesn't want to be on stage or speak, or she wants to keep that behind the scenes, but she's truly had a huge impact on every single thing in this community and the growth over the last 30 years.
Thank you, Vicki, for serving our community for 30 years. We know you will continue to do so even after retirement.
So Vicki, as I sat and thought about what I wanted to say to you, the list became very long on all the things that I could commend you on and thank you for. You have been a phenomenal asset to this city.
We'll miss you. I'll miss you. I want to wish you a happy and healthy retirement. I want you to enjoy yourself, and I want you to be sure and come back and see us here at the City of Shawnee.
I think she's brought a lot to the city. I think the residents of the City of Shawnee that she's interacted with, you know, probably feel like they made the right choice in living here. So I want to thank her for her impact and wish her well.
You've done so much for me on a personal level and a professional level that it's really changed my life, and I don't think that you probably hear a big thank you enough for that.
I am so thankful for everything that she has given me: support, friendship, thoughtfulness, intelligence, guidance. She's an incredible person.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate the leadership you showed in the last year as we went through the city manager selection process. None of us had ever been through it before. You offered guidance where guidance was needed. You let us make our decisions and go through it, and it was a tremendous help. At the same time, you kept the city running on, hitting on all cylinders.
Absolutely appreciated all the support I've received, the department's received. I've always valued your input, and you're welcome to give me input forever, even after you retire. I'll take it.
Vicki, I know this isn't over for us, hopefully, and I hope this next journey in your life is an incredible one. You deserve it.
So Vicki, I'm guessing that you really don't like being the center of attention, and I can understand that, but doggone it, when you're the rock star that Vicki Charlesworth is, you're just going to have to deal with this.
Thank you for the impact and the work that you've done. It's truly amazing. So much of it has been behind the scenes, so much that people may not realize, but I hope you're proud of all the work that you've done and the dedication that you provided to our organization. So thank you.
Thank you for 19 years of professional support, wisdom, counsel, public service, calling me on things, bringing added intelligence, wisdom to all that we did. We did really, really good work, and I couldn't have done at all what I did without her there always.